Well, high water sign, what you doing? How you doing? Hope things are good. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, welcome into your reading. This is a general read, so feel free to swap around the characters as you use your own intuition with me. You and I work as a team, remember? All right, so just take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. I could be talking to a cross-watcher, all right? Sometimes messages come through that aren't really about the reading sometimes. So a couple of things have been said today that makes me feel like there's some additional information that's being offered to people, whoever's watching, okay? So just know that that sometimes happens, all right? For those of you asking about the spiritual business class, yes, following your calling, wanting to turn it into your livelihood, there's another section of it, masterclass happening in September. The link is below. I am limiting the enrollment so that everybody can be asking their questions and things. We will be talking about all kinds of cool stuff, adding new information about YouTube, also talking a lot about monetizing your passion, okay? So if you want to grab the masterclass, that's happening in mid to late September. I am adding another basic business class, the beginner's class, which is kind of like all about focusing you in on one idea. Bring your ideas to class. What is it that you're wanting to do? And we will focus on helping you understand which path to go. That's what the beginner's class is all about. It's 2 nights right in a row. And so the first night is going to be teaching, the second night and questions, and the second night is going to be all questions, okay? So want to give you a day just to metabolize everything. All right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see where we go for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hope you're all doing well right now. Oh, wow, all the glitters that showed up in the Earth sign reading. Peace between worlds. So I just feel like you're moving in a much more authentic way. I feel like you might have been wearing a mask, especially for your family. Might have been wearing a mask. Might have not been showing your true authentic self. And now you're able to do that. Now you have, it's like you don't have to lie anymore or something like that. You're showing your true authentic self. You don't have to lie anymore about who you are. Okay, and that's a feeling of peace. That's nice. Yep, the Fool. How about that? How about that? How about them Cowboys? All right, Knight of Coins. I don't know, somebody a Cowboy fan here? How about them Cowboys? 6 of Swords. Virgo energy here. 5 of Pentacles. Empress. Tower. It's like, oh, this is so cool. So something that you have been toiling at long and hard is over. And it's like a business, a job, something you thought was going to keep you safe and secure is over, okay? And you might have been doing that for a long time, but now you're jumping into something new. I feel like you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Tower. Taurus, Libra, Virgo. Ace of Pentacles. So, all your work was not in vain, though. I'm just going to say to you, right, Ace of Swords. Hey, I like it. So whenever I say something and the Ace of Swords comes out, whatever I just said, because I don't know where that came from. Like, all your work was not in vain. That is the truth. Okay, so if you think you put in a lot of time and effort into something, and the job went away or the career went away or something just evaporated, those skills that you learned, those things, even the skill set that you learn to get yourself into something new is going to be super valuable for you, because 5 of Swords here, Hanged Man. I feel like there might be other people, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. There might be other people who are jealous of your authenticity, jealous of you being free of this old thing, this old kind of life. You could have put a lot of effort and time into a relationship and it was all fake. wasn't even real. It was like one of those things where you guys looked good to other people. You know, it was like something I remember. I had a job working at Good Morning America. No offense to Good Morning America or ABC or anything like that. But people would ask me what I did for a living, and I said, I'm a producer, I work for Good Morning America. They're all like, wow. And I'm just like, yeah, it sounds better than it is. It really, you know, being stationed in Maine and doing stories in New England beats the hell out of Afghanistan, I will tell you that. But it still was like, sounded way better than it really was, okay? Did I learn a lot from it? Yes. And am I using that today? Today, I am. I'm using everything I've learned about media and television and stuff like that to be able to, you know, share this information with you. And I feel like that's kind of the same thing for you here. That either the relationship was a lot of smoke and mirrors, but there's some stuff that you learned in that relationship that is going to be important. It's like, wow, I learned that I do not know what the hell I'm doing in terms of communicating with a partner. I learned that I have a lot of problems around money, or I have a lot of issues around what I view as important, what my priorities are. Okay, I learned that I'm a little too naive, or I'm a little too critical, whichever it is, whatever it is. There's something here definitely about, look at this. So 6 of Swords, see how she's nurturing, holding the little baby, right? Then there's the Empress, also holding the little baby. Then there's the Wheel of Fortune, also holding the little baby, going forward, nurturing the baby going forward. So is the baby you? You could be the person who's coming out of a belief system that is no longer supported. And other people are royally pissed that the thing that they have been saying all their lives, or the thing that they've dedicated their lives to, is a joke, is a lie, is not real, is not part of our culture, part of our working world moving forward. Right? Somebody has dedicated their lives to keeping you in a place that they thought was safe for you. I saw this in the air sign reading too. And it definitely wasn't. Tower, right in the middle. Okay? But this blasts open the opportunity for something better to come along. Ace of Pentacles. Something better is definitely coming along. Some of you could get fired. Some of you could get laid off. Some of you could, you know, be done with a relationship. Something is done here. And you know the truth now. The truth shall set you free. Okay, you know the truth. This Tower is like, oh, wow. I just see that whatever I was trying to create was a lot of smoke and mirrors. It just wasn't really what I'm here to do. And other people have a dog in the fight here. I literally have a dog in there. It is like a fighting dog. Boy, I hate that stuff. But it is like somebody here has a dog in the fight and you not knowing the truth. So they don't want to look like an idiot, or they don't want to look like they've been duped or telling a lie all this time. They haven't been telling a lie. They really did believe it. But in reality, now you're seeing things differently. You're seeing things from a new perspective. You're able to be like, oh, wow, what you said about, hey, go into this kind of business, or hey, marry this person because they're safe. They'll keep you safe. They're a good provider. Whatever these lies were, okay, and they were lies. I don't think the person who told them knew about them, knew that they were lies. But now that it's clear as day that those things are lies, this person is going to try to cover that up, manipulate you, gaslight you into thinking that, oh, that wasn't really what they were saying. Something like that. They're going to try to hold you up here. So your job is to see things from a new perspective and let that go. Surrender. Surrender. If this person wants to, you know what? Who cares? If this person says, well, you know, I just really thought it was a smart move to go down this road or marry that person, or I really think that, You know, you should be thinking twice about what you're doing now. Even though the tower came through and blew it all up, I think you can be a little bit gracious with this person and not like rub it in their face. I mean, Five of Swords is not nice. They're on purpose trying to gaslight you. They are. But I feel like you're going down a more authentic road right now for yourself. And it's like, I mean, nobody wins in this situation. Five of Swords, there's no winners. The person who gaslights you is kind of gross, or is kind of like a narcissist personality or karmic personality, toxic, whatever. And they're just all about their own ego. Okay? So I don't know that it behooves you to all majorly rub it in their face, but I also feel like you got to walk your talk. You got to speak your truth here. And you're moving into a new place. You're moving into a much better place. Okay? You're going into the light. You're going into the technikala. See the kala? And this has to do with what really makes you shine, or what feels good or healthy or something like that. This other person has a vested interest in holding you back. You, my friend, are moving forward. So I'm seeing Jupiter here. I'm seeing, could be a Sag. Could be dealing with a Sag, a Taurus, or a Libra, or a Virgo. Sag, Taurus, Libra, Virgo. I'll look at those in the extended. I'm going to continue with this reading. If you'd like to continue with me, the link is below, and I will see you over there.